Your Excellency, Datuk, Siri, Ismail, Sabri. Having been raised in Southeast Asia, I identified with the quotes that Malaysia is a country unlike any other, full of promise and fragility. Its history, cultural and religious diversity make it a rich, compelling and surprising land. While vacationing in September 2008, my father identified with the quote, "I found a gate to heaven in Malaysia." This September, it is 14 years ago that I had to read in the local Dutch newspaper that my father had been found murdered in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. My mother was recovering from breast cancer, so you can only imagine how difficult it was for all of us to hear of my father's passing. I had to bury my loving father, Arie, on September 22nd, and the same evening I boarded a flight to KL to seek answers and clarification. My husband and I have made a total of 18 flights to Malaysia, and even in danger of our own lives, we have traveled to the Philippines to find the murder suspects. I do not have a police background, but I have learned a lot myself and extended my network to make steps in my father's investigation because your police force have left me with more questions than answers compared to the original investigating officer. On August 8, 2014, I wrote your predecessor, Mr. Najib Razak, a letter asking for his support in my father's murder investigation, unfortunately, never receiving a response. In 2017, I traveled with Dutch crime reporter John van den Heuvel to Kuala Lumpur for the second time to see what further developments were being made. After a few meetings with the Attorney General's office, Interpol, and the new lead investigator, I was promised improvements, but like I am used to for these past 14 years, there is no commitment nor communication from the Royal Malaysian Police Force. I have learned that I am preferred to be seen leaving rather than arriving, but I am not one to give up, especially when it comes to my family. And this is why I am sending you this message. I would like to ask you for your support in regards to my father's murder investigation. I do not believe, because my father is a foreign national, that his case should be given any form of priority. I do, however, ask that the utmost is done to bring the suspects to justice in your honorable court of law. Your Excellency, I ask respectfully that you do all that you can in order to give my father, Arie Kooijman, justice for his life. With kind regards, Arie Kooijman.